To most people, the sight of wild rats is enough to send them running in fear. But imagine, if you will, coming face to face with something far larger, something known as a rat king, a monster made from rats, built from the bodies of countless smaller individuals. Like as seen reminiscent of a classic horror movie, a rat king, amazingly, is a thing you could, for all intents and purposes, come into contact with one day. The original German term Rattenkönig, known in English as Rat King, was not originally used in reference to actual rats. Conrad Gessner, in Historia Animalium 1551–58, stated, "Some would have it that the rat waxes mightily in its old age and is fed by its young. This is called the Rat King." But surely, the most incredible accreditation for the term Rat King has to go to the monster, which can occur during infestations of our furry friends, all bunched together within tightly knit spaces. A number of these rats can predictably become entangled via their long tails. This can be from numerous occurrences, coming into contact with string, sticky substances such as glue, or just natural entanglement from being in close contact for such long periods of time. It is, of course, logically possible to have rat kings made from an endless number of rats, and although their occurrence in nature, or rather than being witnessed, collected, or preserved, is a very low number, they have indeed been catalogued throughout the world, with some rather extraordinary taxidermy exhibits being produced as a result. In fact, rat kings have occurred so rarely, they have sometimes been attributed to that of a cryptid, thus are often perceived similarly to that of a Bigfoot sighting. There are, however, several well-attested modern occurrences of the strange event by people who have luckily been aware of this amazing phenomenon. The number of officially reported rats found to be joined together varies from a few to as many as 30. Historically, the phenomenon has been particularly associated with Germany, which has produced the most modern-era reports. A similar phenomenon can also happen to other small rodents, such as forest mice and squirrels. But what must be the most stunning of facts surrounding this mangled mess of a monster, once discernible as many smaller individuals, are the reports of these rat kings somehow ending up, presumably after many months of being stuck fast, with one master brain, a single dominant alpha male, which dictates the direction of the mass, indeed acting as one enormous rat, clearly a terrifying premise to all those who suffer a phobia of these furry specialists, yet alas, a quivering glimpse of hell to anyone on the receiving end of such a vision in the flesh. Nearing the time of the plague, when rats were not only prevalent, but were literally taking over, rat kings were often associated with various superstitions and were seen as a bad omen. Specimens of purported rat kings are kept in museum collections around the world. Alcohol-preserved rat kings are shown in museums in Hamburg, Göttingen, Hamelin, and Stuttgart. In 1963, a farmer named P. van Netingen in Rookven, Netherlands, published findings which supports the possible premise of giant hive mind king rats. With the aid of cryptozoologist M. Schneider, a rat king consisting of 7 rats was x-rayed. The images shown formation of callus at the fractures of their tails, proving that the animals had managed to somehow survive for an extended period of time with their tails tangled. Sightings have been sporadic in recent years. All told, relatively few rat kings have ever been discovered. So, thankfully, the chances of you coming face to face with one is rather slim, but not impossible.